Good afternoon here on rainy Monday in Fresno, California. It's March 16th, and we're in the middle of a great disruption to our world, to our normal lives. This virus sure is changing routines for so many people. I pray you're okay. I pray you're doing okay. But I know many Christians are struggling. Some are struggling with anxiety, even anger at the way things are happening, with the panic they feel is happening in our world today. There are some things that are beyond our control, aren't there? I'm wearing my Psycho Bunny jacket today. Just thought it was appropriate considering all the things happening around us. But Christians really should not be anxious people. And I think once Christians can get past their anxiety and even anger about what they may feel like is happening, things spiraling out of control, we should be people who are looking around us at our world. How can we help? How can we serve? How can we be people of peace and joy in the midst of uncertainty and chaos? And I think I'm so blessed and impressed to watch the model of the example of young people who are showing great concern for those of us who are older, who are concerned about infecting some of us, or who are willing to go do shopping. That's one beautiful thing. But as Christians begin to think about how we can not just simply survive ourselves, but help our communities and neighborhoods, I want to remind you that the impulse to serve is a good impulse, but there's an even higher impulse that we see modeled in the mission of Jesus, how Jesus cared and served others. Jesus met a woman at the well in John chapter 4. And in this encounter that would change the woman's life and the life of her fellow villagers forever, we see a model of ministry which is foreign to many of us, but should be a stronger impulse to Christians. And that's the impulse not of serving, but of allowing ourselves as Christians, as believing people, just as Jesus did, to be vulnerable and to ask others for help. Jesus began the encounter that changed the woman's life, not by asking to serve her or to fix her or to help her or to do something for her, but ask the woman, "Can you get me a drink?" And I think it's appropriate to remember that during the midst of this virus, yes, we may see opportunities to help others. And in some ways, that may be the greatest blessing of all. But many times, lives are changed, not when the church comes from the position of thinking we're the strongest, we're the best, we're the most well-equipped to do things in our world, but to look around our neighbors, many of them unbelieving people, many of them unchurched people. And instead of assuming that we have the answers, we have what people need, to come to people who often themselves have the answers, have access to things that we ourselves don't have. And to ask our neighbors, "Can you get me a drink?" As we think through and ponder our own approach in the middle of this period of uncertainty and chaos, that instead of saying to the world, "Hey, we have the answers, we're here to serve you," instead saying, "Hey, we're all in a pickle here together. Can we work together? Can you help us? Maybe we can help you." But that solidarity that Jesus expressed with the woman of the well is something that we might want to think of expressing to our neighbors, co-workers, friends, and family members during this difficult time. I hope you'll have a good day. May the peace of Christ be with you.